AI is expanding, it is booming, and if you are not learning how to use AI, how to build applications with AI, how to set up AI infrastructure, you are at a major, major disadvantage. However, if you are a user of AWS, there is AWS Bedrock, and I think that is something that we should all be looking into right now. When I say right now, I mean drop whatever you're doing, log into AWS Console, go look at AWS Bedrock to see how it works. That is what we're going to be doing today. As this whole tech space continues to expand, more applications are being built with AI, more people are using AI coding tools. You need to get familiar with it. So we're going to jump right into this Gemini prompt that I made, right? Basically, I want to know, what is Bedrock? How does it use? How can it benefit us? And we are going to be having a live stream coming up very soon where we're going to be building something with AWS Bedrock. We're going to be setting it up in this video today. We're going to review what AWS Bedrock is, and then we're going to go into the AWS console to find out how to navigate to it and get more details so that once we get into our live stream, we could be very well prepared so that we can hit the ground running. So I had a prompt to Gemini. Can you give me an easy to understand overview of what AWS Bedrock is and who can benefit from it before I navigate through AWS Bedrock section in the console? And Gemini returned to us, so Amazon Bedrock is a fully managed serverless service from AWS that lets you build and scale generative AI applications without having to provision servers, manage GPU clusters, or train models from scratch. Basically, if you wanted to build your own AI infrastructure, you're going to need servers, you're going to need GPUs, so you're going to need a lot of configuration. Amazon Bedrock lets you hit the ground running, so you don't need to do all that setting up yourself. It is basically an AI managed service. Amazon does offer the ability to do that, but everything falls on you. So this is why we're investigating Bedrock, because it's going to give you an easy, quick start. It says, instead of building an AI engine yourself, Bedrock acts as a unified platform and API connecting you to leading foundation models, including Anthropic Claude, so Claude Code, all of that, Meta's Llama, Mistral, Cohere. I never heard of Cohere before. I have heard of Mistral. I think they're from France, and Amazon Titan / Nova. I don't remember if I've heard of Amazon Titan or Nova, but I've never used it. I know I've never used it. Core capabilities in the console. Model access and playground. Test and compare text, chat, image generation models directly inside the browser before writing any code. Knowledge bases RAG. Connect models directly to your private data source like Amazon S3 buckets so the AI can answer questions using company-specific documents without hallucinating. Hallucinations are one of the most annoying things with AI. So Amazon Bedrock is trying to solve that for people without having to do all of the infrastructure yourself. Bedrock agents, autonomous assistants that can break down complex user requests, call internal APIs, and perform actions across systems. Guardrails, safety and policy filters to block undesirable topics, redact sensitive customer info, personal, what is PPI again? Personal identifiable information, and enforce brand standards. So you can have all of that, all that configured in there. And data privacy and security. Your data is encrypted and remains strictly within your AWS environment. It is never used to train underlying third-party based models. So it's not going to be training OpenAI. It's not going to be training Claude. It's not going to be training Gemini or whatever else out there. So who can benefit from Amazon Bedrock? Software engineers and developers. So us on this channel, integrate advanced AI into applications via a single standardized API, swapping out models without rewriting core application logic. So that basically you can go from Claude to OpenAI to Llama to Nova and Titan to Cohere, which I personally never heard of, right? It says enterprise IT and security teams deploy generative AI inside their existing AWS boundaries, leveraging standard identity and access management permissions, VPC endpoints, and KMS encryption for compliance. I just got off a live stream and where I was setting up a Amazon MQ using RabbitMQ, and I ended up having to do a bunch of identity access management work. So these things blend very, very closely together. So whether it's for AI, when you're working within Amazon or Microsoft Azure, or whether you're working on with Google Cloud, IAM is going to be at the center stage. I have a video, one of my most popular video on this channel is about identity access management. If you're interested in getting to that, I'm going to link it so that you can watch that. It's the most popular video on this channel. But all of these things are interconnected, very, very interconnected. So IAM permissions, VPC endpoints, and KMS encryption for compliance. Product and support teams automate 24/7 customer service workflows, power semantic search over internal documentation, and generate marketing copy or personalized recommendations. Great stuff. Data and business analysts rapidly summarize complex reports, extract structured entities from unstructured documents, and query internal knowledge bases. So there is something in Amazon Bedrock for every member of the team. And that's why I stress so much why you need to go explore, investigate, and learn it for yourself. Learn it with me. Learn it with me. First steps in AWS Console. When you open Bedrock, start by clicking Model Access at the bottom of the left sidebar. Most models like Claude or Llama are disabled by default. You need to click Modify Model Access. Check the boxes for the model you want to use and request access approve instantly before testing them in the playground. So I don't want a quick walkthrough because we're going to do that on the live stream, but I do want to show you. So if you want to do this ahead of our live stream, how to access Amazon Bedrock, right? So right now I am in my console. It says Amazon Bedrock right here because I recently visited, but if you have never visited, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can go to, in here, you can do Amazon Bedrock. And it's going to be, you can click here, or you can just type in Bedrock. It'll filter for you. And you can have Amazon Bedrock. We're not going to look at the mantle endpoints or the agent core. Those are probably like more additions to it. But this is the one that we want to look at. But if you don't search it in here, you can also do, if we go to this little hamburger menu and we do, let's see, all services, and you can just find here, if you want to go the long way to find it, you can do Bedrock here, but we can just do, or I'm just going to do the Bedrock over here. That's the quickest way to get to it, right? Then you're going to get to this Bedrock homepage, and you'll have the quick start guide where you have the model catalog, so model spotlight. So and this is a good spot for us to try these different models as well. Get started by using API keys, labs. There's the playground to test different things. Watermark detection, verify whether an image was generated by a Titan image generator model by checking for watermark, tokenizer. So many different things that are in here. I'm just going to look at the quick start guide for now. And you can, so in the quick start guide, generate text, create text from prompts and instructions, stream responses, receive model, output in real time, analyze media, understand and extract information from documents, images, and videos. What else do they have in here? Choose your use case. So if you want to use one of these, let's see, what else do they have? Overview, we're looking at that. Let's take a look at the model catalog. So what models are available to us in Bedrock? Serverless, about 102. Bedrock Marketplace, 152. Let's see what they have in here. So Anthropic, we have Opus 5, we have Sonnet 5, we have Fable. We have the good old Fable. Cloud Opus 4.8. So we have a bunch of Anthropic models in here. Legacy models, they might be retired. I don't know 100%. What else do we have? There's some DeepSeek in here. DeepSeek 3.2, R1. We have, let me see, Google. What do we have under Google? We have Gemma 3. So they don't have the Gemini models in here, but they do have the Gemma 3 models. Those are the open source models that Google has. We explored that a few times. What do they have for Meta? Meta, they have Llama 4 Maverick, Meta 4 Scout, 3.3, 3.1. We're not going to read all of them. Let's see, Mistral. Minimax, I think Minimax is for video and maybe for images as well. Minimax text generation, code generation, reasoning tools. I thought it was for video and stuff, but maybe not. Maybe that's a different one I'm thinking about. Mistral, let's see what Mistral is in here. Devstral, Magistral, Mistral, a bunch of different. I am not familiar with Mistral models at all, so we're not gonna ignore that. Moonshot. Oh, Kimi. I've heard of Kimi. We can look into that. NVIDIA stuff. Wonder how much those cost. NVIDIA. Nemotron. So they have a bunch. Let's see what's in the Bedrock marketplace. Let's see, Bedrock marketplace. Let's see, what do we have in here? Oh, they have Grok in the Bedrock market. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, Bedrock markets. So they do have Grok. I didn't. Was it? Let me see. Let's go to serverless. Is Grok in here? Oh, XAI, yeah. So they have Grok 4.6. All right, cool, nice. I've never used Grok before, so that's something that we could probably explore as well. Bedrock marketplace. They have a bunch of different ones that I've never heard of for the most part. Stable Fusion, that's the image generation. Liquid LFM, never heard of these before. But many, let's see, multimodal text, built-in tools. So many different things in here. Definitely something you want to try out. Like this is very, very important for us to go over. You can generate API keys. I remember they mentioned about the model catalog. I think what we were just looking at. Let me click on Grok, for instance, right? And open in Playground. Do we need to get approval for? Let's see, open in Playground. Let's see what happens over here. Cool. All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. We will leave it at that. That is basically a quick run through of Amazon Bedrock, one of the most popular AI tools that Amazon has to offer. And it saves us from having to go and get API keys from every single provider out there. It kind of sets it all up in one location for us, and we can be jumping from one provider to another provider, and whatever it is that you use, Amazon will bill you for that. So you definitely want to know what the costs are for Fable, for the different Anthropic models, for Grok, for Mistral, because it's going to be a pay-as-you-go system. So you definitely want to be careful. We will take this up on a live stream. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. Any thoughts, drop me a comment. Have you used Amazon Bedrock before? I am eager to know what's your use case, and we can go from there. We're going to wrap it up. Do me a favor on your way out. If you have not done so already, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content. As well, go to techcoachrough.dev. Join us for our vibe code and chills. Join us for our Scrum Nights. Get access to Resume Flow, Tech Barbarians Coaching Portal, and the Speak Precisely app, so that you can run it up with me and the Tech Barbarians. As well, join us in the Discord. The link is in the description. Get access to different people going in the same direction as you. Team up, learn together, win together. That is our goal here on the Tech Coach Ralph channel and the Tech Coach Ralph universe. But until next time, friends, family, Tech Coach Ralph, we are out.
Ain't no days on. The way isn't trending. You don't bleed in practice, you die in the field. Look. Swinging the wood till my knuckles are bleeding. I don't need rest, it's the combat I'm needing. 10,000 hours, I'm locked in the zone. Carving my spirit right down to the bone. Stepping my radius, watch how I sever. I'm swinging this blade like I do this forever.